Hello everyone, I'm Karthi Vignesh. In this video, we're going to talk about season 8 in Web Technology Lab, which is PHP web application development with database. So basically, we will be having a web application using we'll be having a web application purely through PHP, and we'll be having a database integration for the backend. So in this one, we'll be creating an e-banking account, which is basically this thing. So instead of going through this PDF, I'm jumping straight into my code because it's a pretty long program. So this is the index page. So let's just take a look at this picture. So here we are welcome to e-banking, create new account, rebalance, deposit, withdraw, money transfer. We'll be having all these 5 stuff going on in this web application. So okay. So this is the main program, index.php. So this in this one we are welcome to this is the title, welcome to e-banking, which is here h1, and after that we are having five different values: create new account, view balance, deposit, withdraw, and money transfer, and it leading to respective PHP pages. So initially, before going into that one, we'll just go to the dbconnection.php. So in this dbconnection.php, as you can see, this is the bank account. I mean, this is the sorry, not bank account. This is the database connection PHP file that will be including in all the five different PHPs that were given earlier, and this is the syntax to connect to a this is the syntax to connect to establish a connection with the database. And after that, I'm checking whether the connection is failed or not. If it connection is failed, it shows that the connection is failed itself. Else, it will just continue without any error messages. So this we can close this one now. So this is the index.php. So from here, let's just first go to the create new code. Create new code create.php. So here we are starting the session, and this is the styling, which is basically the same thing for all the PHP files. So let's ignore the styling part. Let's go to the main program. So here in this one, I have create an account, and form action is save.php. So let's open save.php in the background. So here form action is save.php. I'm getting the input for name, account number, initial amount, and I'm submitting it. And here I'm having whether we are checking whether the session variable C status is assigned. If it is assigned, I'm echoing it to the output, echoing it as the output, and this is for redirecting to the main page. So in the server.php, I'm including the database connection. I'm starting the session, getting the input from the previous PHP file, and I'm executing this one. Insert into accounts values, all the values that I got from the user, and I'm setting the status as bank account created successfully, and I'm heading it, redirecting it to the location create.php. If there is an error, it shows the error in the create.php. So let's execute that one now. Let's go through one by one. Karthi 1161. Initial amount is 2000 rupees. It shows that bank account created successfully. So this is the database that I'm using here. This is the database that I'm using. Initially, when I was logging in, there are 2 accounts. Now if I refresh it, there are 3 accounts now, which is Karthik. Let's just change this one. Which is Kevin 1161, and he has a balance of 2000 rupees. So now we have 3 accounts here. So the next one is to have the create.php is working properly. So next one is view, which is for viewing the values. So in this view.php, same styling and stuff, ignore that one. Same header file, same header, you can ignore that one as well. And inside the form, I have got the account number, and that's the only thing I got here because only account number is enough for viewing the balance here. So after that, I'm checking the status from session, if whether this session variable is set, and I'm echoing it. This is also the same for all the PHP files that I've written here. So let's ignore that one for now. And here, form action post view. So post view is the background working in the background when I click the submit button. So here the session starting, getting the input, select balance from the accounts, where the account number is the same as the account number given in the input, and I'm checking whether I have anything in this account. If I have the account, and I'm displaying it here. If I don't have the account, I'll just show that the account number is not found. So I'll do that now. Use the dashboard, the balance 1161. We created this account now. So the balance is 2000 rupees. So if I go 1162, it doesn't exist. It shows that account number not found. So this is also working. So next one is deposit. Let's close this one. The next one is deposit.php, which is this one and this one. This is the working in the background. So the deposit, again, same stuff. This is the main thing. This form is the only thing that's changing. So in this one, I'm getting account number and deposit amount and session variable. Same thing. So here I'm getting two values. Selecting balance from the accounts, our account number is this much, which is the same as the input. And from here, I'm fetching the values, fetching the association array, and I'm creating a temporary variable in which I'm getting the balance, already existing balance, and I'm adding the already existing balance, I'm getting it, and then I'm adding the cash that is given for the input now as the deposit cash, and I'm adding it, and then I'm updating it into the account, and I'm checking the status. If the status is properly done, money deposited successfully, else I'll be displaying the error. These kind of errors are displayed from con error itself, because depositing is not something where you have a fail condition. So if there is an error, that means your database connection itself is wrong. So that's why I've given the connection.error here instead of giving any other error messages. So I'm going to check that one now. Deposit 1161. Let's deposit 1000 rupees. Money deposited successfully. So if I refresh here, his cash went from 2000 to 3000. So deposit is working properly. So you can close deposit now. So next one is the withdraw. Withdraw is basically directing the money from the account. With this, basically I'm getting the cash from my account, so the account should be directed of the money. So these are the two PHP files for withdraw. So here, as usual, the same thing, session, the header, all the stuff, and I'm getting the account number and the withdraw amount, which is basically the amount I'm getting back, and this is the PHP backend for that. And here I'm getting these variables in the post. I'm selecting the balance from the account for account number matches, and if there are values, then that means I can get the balance from the account. So again, I'm making the same thing as depositing, except I'm doing minus instead of plus, and then I'm printing the output. So there are three different cases. One is withdrawn successfully. The second one is error in the query itself, which is database connection error. And third one is insufficient balance, which means my cash in my the cash in my account is insufficient for me to withdraw from it. And the third one is the account number doesn't exist itself. So this is stuff here. So the next one is transfer. So transfer here. Sorry. So I'll just go to the withdraw now. So here I have like 5000 balance in 1159. So I'm gonna go 1159 and I'm going to withdraw 1000 rupees. So new balance is 4000. So if I refresh here, the balance will be 4000 here. So that's working successfully. So next one is transfer, which is basically transferring the money from one account to another account. So here I'm opening transfer, and this is the backend, and this is the same thing, from account number to account number and amount. So these are three inputs that I'm getting, and here I'm getting these three inputs, and after that I'm checking whether those two accounts exist. After checking whether those two accounts exist, I'm getting the balance from those of these accounts, and I'm deducting from the from account and adding to the to account. Basically that's the only logic here, and we are following the same exact thing as the previous things. So I'll just execute the program now. So let's just say I'm going from 1159 to 1161, and as you can see, I have 4000 in Karthi Vignesh and 3000 in 1161. So I'm deducting 3000 rupees from Karthi. As you can see, I have 1000 rupees in 1159 and I have 6000 rupees in 1161. That means the transfer is successful. So that's it for this experiment, which is experiment number 6. Sorry, experiment number 8 in web technology, which is PHP with database integration. So yeah, that's it for today's video. See you guys in the next one.